Hey everyone, Noel Hartman here, Double Diamond Leader. This is my third attempt to try and do this why video. I mean, this time I won't cry. We'll see. Alright, so I'm doing this video to talk about whys, goals, vision, and all that. It's no shocker that August was a very overwhelming and stressful month for me. I had a lot happen, and I try to put on a positive face and smile and be uplifting as much as I can, but truth be told, it was hell. It really was. Well, I shouldn't say hell, but it was pretty crappy. Um, we had 2 funerals, in-law drama, chaos, nonsense, some hurtful things happening on my team and within the family, buying house stress, my husband preparing to come back from deployment, packing, see the mess right there, a lot, okay? And me not hitting my goals because I was so overwhelmed and stressed about that all. And so August was just like, it was just, one of those months where you just take a deep breath. It's over. You made it through August. Um, it was sad. It was such a sad month. But I kept praying. I need a clear-cut message. I need some guidance here. I felt so lost and confused and just not being able to handle everything that was happening and being pregnant at the same time. It was just like, I can't catch a break. What am I doing wrong? What do I do? What did I do to deserve this? That's kind of where my head was at the time. And at the same time, I'm trying my very best to be, to show you guys how much I love you and adore you, and I want your dreams to come true. I'm not a pushy person. I'm not a buggy person. I won't bug you, and that's not who I am. I want your dreams to come true more than anything, but I'm not gonna come to you and be like, what are you doing this month? What are you doing today? What are you doing this week? No, not that way. I feel like you need to have a sense of self-appreciation, self-worth, and in terms turn that into a dedication for this and being able, like, you're your own boss. I'm not your boss. I'm not going to act like your boss. That's not what I'm here for. I'm your mentor. I'm here to tell you what you need to do to get to where you need to go and uplift you and inspire you. You motivate yourself. You get yourself to where you need to be. It's all on you, but I'll show you how to get there. That's kind of my mindset in this. So I'm sorry if I've done a crappy job this past month. I've been a little overwhelmed, but um, I kept praying for a message, something, anything. And today I got one. Toby Keith gave me one, actually. Well, you know what I mean. Toby Keith kind of hit home. The song American Soldier came out when I was driving, and it was crazy. I, if I felt completely weighed down. Like, it was just like, boom. Like, I can't describe it. The song American Soldier. And it's weird because I've listened to the song so many times. I love Toby Keith. I've never felt this way listening to it. I'm telling you, God was like, I was like, hallelujah, God, finally listen, Jesus, praise, thank you, I appreciate it, like, I needed this, and, so I'm listening to the song, and it just hits me. That's my new why. I want to bring my husband home. I'm tired of him being gone all the time. My son spent most of his life without his own father. He doesn't know what it's like to have his dad home all the time. That's horrible. That's so horrible if you think about it. I know he does. He's great. He's protecting us. I know. Let's cut that out for a minute and talk about the family. Like, I don't think my son deserves to grow up like that. He doesn't. And neither does their daughter. So I'm like, listen to that song. I'm getting teary-eyed. Listen to that song, and I'm like, that's it. I am going to bring him home. Now, I said this before, like, that would be great, but I never, like, had a clear-cut vision and a goal of making that happen. Like, these past two years in the business, my goal was to be a stay-at-home mom. And I am. We accomplished that. And, we live very comfortable, and we have no financial stress. And we're able to do pretty much whatever we want and not have to worry about it. So, I mean, my mentality was always like, as long as I'm doing my steps of success every month and helping my team meet their goals and get to where they want to go, I'm happy. I'm content. I don't need to be triple. I don't need to be presidential. I don't need to be ambassador. I'm fine at double diamond. Heck, I was fine at diamond. And, when I hear the song, I'm like, why wouldn't I go further? Why wouldn't I make that a goal? Like, isn't Rylan worth it? Isn't my son and my daughter, like, I keep, it's horrible to say, I keep forgetting, but I keep forgetting to use that in the tense, but aren't they worth having their dad home? Isn't that worth it? If I'm gonna let my fear and my anxiety keep me back from having my husband home, really? That's my anxiety and my fear is gonna keep my husband from being home? That's crazy. So I think, like, before, the anxiety and the fears, sorry guys, the anxiety and fears were overpowering me because I didn't have a clear cut vision, When you don't have a vision, it's all fog. You get lost. When you have a vision and a goal, like, nothing's gonna stop you. And I got that today. Clear message. And it was crazy because right after that, I switched to Christian radio, which I usually do as soon as I get on the highway because I don't get the station very clear until I get to the highway. This girl was talking about how, I think she's talking about her car actually, but she was talking about how she kept praying and praying, nothing was happening, and it was so discouraging, and then she was talking about how something finally happened, and I only got part of her story, so I really am not sure how this ties into this, but this is the way I interpret it. I know, God works his own timing, and you may not understand, you'd be confused, but just trust in him, keep praying, and it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Just keep working, just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, and let him carry you there. And that hit home because I've been really degrading and putting myself down for not getting to where I want to go, and my team not getting to where they wanted to go, and I'm like not understanding like what is going wrong. And then it made sense. And then I was like, my husband's not gonna have to resign his contract. I'm gonna bring him home for good, and I'm gonna bring my team to their goals, whether they be stay-at-home mommies or they just want to keep working and make an extra couple $1,000s a month, whatever. And I'm gonna bring them with me. I really think having that clear message today, even though it felt crazy weighing down on me whenever like I was listening to it, it was like kind of like, I don't know, sinking in. Finally, when afterward, I was like, I don't know, I felt like so much was lifted off of me. I really do. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid of rejection. I'm not afraid of, what people think of me. I'm not gonna let anxiety keep me down. Like, I don't care now. I'm sorry, but my husband being home and my children not having to miss their dad is way more than any embarrassment I could face or any type of anxiety or situation I can cock up in my head. Whatever. It, sorry, but nothing's gonna keep me from reaching my goal now. Nothing and nobody. I hope this helps you. Love you guys.